all honorable dignitaries and participants on the virtual platform for the national webinar on the topic Artificial Intelligence and Amazing Technology. The college, Shri Kumarswami College, Ausa, which is run by Shri Mahavidyalaya Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Ausa, has been conducting a series of webinars, national and international, on variety of topics related with different fields. Till today, hundreds of such webinars, national and international, have been conducted, and these benefited knowledge seekers, students, researchers, teachers, and this effort has become possible and successful because of the chief organizer and chairperson of this webinar series, Honorable Principal Dr. M.M. Bedkar sir. I welcome him as the chairperson for this webinar. I am also very happy to welcome today's honorable keynote speaker and resource person, Honorable Dr. Shweta Mongia ma'am from Manav Rachna International Institute of Research Studies. Honorable speaker is going to elaborate the topic for all the audience and participants. I also welcome all honorable organizing committee members, Vice Principal S.D. Misal sir, Ravindra Karanje sir, Praveen Udge sir, IQAC coordinator, Dr. Sanjay Kale sir, Dr. Anita Dhole ma'am, Dr. Patwari sir, Sudhir Garad sir, Ambadas Khillare sir, and Dr. Wadkar sir. The keynote speech is going to begin soon, but before that, I would like to invite Dr. Anita Dhole ma'am to introduce today's chief guest and honorable speaker. Please welcome ma'am.
Thank you, sir. A very good evening to one and all. You are welcome to this grand national and international webinar series organized by Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa. Firstly, I am very thankful to respected principal and chief organizer, Dr. Bedkar MM, for giving me an opportunity to introduce resource person on this virtual platform. My special thanks goes to all the respected organizing committee members, IQAC coordinator and staff members who are supporting like backbone of this series, and a big thanks to all the respected participants who are joining very regularly from all over India and abroad, and they are making this series a very successful series. So it's my pleasure. I am here to introduce a resource person. Today's resource person is Honorable Dr. Shweta Mongia, Manav Rachna, International Institute of Research and Studies. Title of speech is Artificial Intelligence and Amazing Technology. Her educational qualification is MTech, and she achieved PhD from Jamia Millia Islamia University, New Delhi, and she also achieved PGCAP from Dehradun. She has skills in big data technologies, Python programming, theory of computation, design, and analysis of algorithm, mobile application development, Hadoop distributed file system, map reduce compiler design, data structures, computer networks, computer architecture and organization. She knows languages like Python, R, C, C++, HTML, Visual Basic, Core Java, Net, C hash, etc. She completed number of online courses and published a patent entitled Hybrid Aquaponics System for Cultivation of Plants. She delivered course content of Big Data Analytics for Government of India MSME IID. She also submitted patent entitled Robotic Assistant for Contactless Thermal Scanning, Hand Sanitization and Mask Dispensing for COVID-19 and other communicable disease in May 2020. She published a number of research papers on national and international level journals, conferences, etc. So after this introduction, I would like to request today's resource person, Honorable Dr. Shweta ma'am, please start your speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for these big words. So let me introduce, although my introduction is, you have given my introduction, but let me give my small introduction. I am Dr. Shweta Mongia and completed my BTech in 2004 from MTU, and then MTech in 2006 from GJU Hisar, and then PhD in 2018 from Jamia Millia Islamia in the area of Cloud Database Management System. Currently, I am working with Manav Rachna International Institute of Research Studies as an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science. I am having total 14 years of teaching experience. Thank you organizing committee members, Dr. Bedkar, MM Principal Sir of Shri Kumarswami, Mahavidyalaya Ausa, for inviting me on this national level webinar. So the topic of the today's webinar is artificial intelligence and its applications. With these words, so let me start my presentation now. So these are the pictures we have seen, maybe in laptops, maybe in news channels, maybe in books, even a small child, maybe of 10 or 11 years old, talk about AI. So let us start with, first of all, what is AI? That means artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence has become an essential part of everyone's life. It assists in almost every scenario, whether you realize it or not. So let me give you a very small definition of artificial intelligence. That is, artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or a robot controlled by a computer to do tasks that are usually done by humans because they require human intelligence. And it is giving the abilities to a machine for performing a task that reduces human efforts. Now, how AI is impacting everyone? Because every small child, if I am saying that every small child is talking about artificial intelligence, that means something is there in artificial intelligence and how it is impacting everyone. So we have seen everyone is using smartphones, surveillance, security, social media, every mother, grandmother also, grandfather, senior citizen, whether it is a senior citizen or a child, they are on social media nowadays. Navigation, Google Maps, e-commerce sites, banking, financial sectors, autonomous vehicle, smart homes. So we all are using these small words, but maybe we are not aware of. So for the presentation of today is basically to give you awareness of how this artificial intelligence we are using and what are the parts we can say, yes, this is a part of artificial intelligence we are using, but we are not aware of that. So let us start now. We will now see some of the practical examples across multiple industries that demonstrate how this technology has become a part of our life. So first of all, I'll be giving you example of self-driving car. We have seen this self-driving car.
No, ma'am.
We have not seen. Okay. So basically a self-driving car, sometimes called an autonomous car or driverless car, is a vehicle that uses a combination of sensors, cameras, radar, and artificial intelligence to travel between destinations without a human operator. Now, you will see slowly and gradually you will see a cars without driver. These are also called as driverless cars. So they are using the technologies like sensors, artificial intelligence, etc. To qualify as fully autonomous, a vehicle must be able to navigate without human intervention predetermined destination over roads that have not been adopted for its use. Now, who all are the companies which are basically producing such self-driving cars? So, companies developing and testing autonomous cars including Audi, BMW, Ford, General Motors, Tesla, Volkswagen, Volvo. What they are doing? Like Google's test involved a fleet of self-driving cars, including Toyota, and an Audi TT navigating over 140,000 miles of California streets and highways. Now, how these self-driving cars work? Developers of self-driving cars use vast amount of data from image recognition systems, along with some machine learning and neural networks to build systems that can drive autonomously. I'm sorry for that I'm using jargon words like maybe right now you are not aware of machine learning, neural networks, but slowly and gradually I'll be coming to that point also where I'll be talking about what all these AI comprises of. What are the fields, how this work. So that also I'll be talking about. Now, Tesla's, the very famous company, famous self-driving cars are a magnificent real-life applications of artificial intelligence. These cars have built-in IoT sensors for image recognition, forehead collision, spot monitoring, and many more complex mechanisms that allow them to navigate and work in real life. Now, I hope we are all aware of machine learning. I hope machine translation. This, I think, we have learned about it. We have seen about it. Have we? Have you used ever the machine translator? Any of the machine translator? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Google Translators we are using.
Right. So I just come to this point. So we can see this Google Translator. If I am writing something and this is what I am here. So we can write in any of the language and we can see I can translate into French, I can translate into Arabic, Bengali, any language I want to translate. So this is where the machine translation comes. It is a process of using artificial intelligence to automatically translate content from one language, the source, to another, the target language, without any human input. Gone are the days where we would like to have the translators for translating one language to the another language. So some of the examples we have seen that Google Translator, it is a great application of artificial intelligence. Are we aware of that the Google Translator is an application of artificial intelligence? We are using, but no, we are not aware of that. This is an application of artificial intelligence. So it helps us translate sentences formed in one language to another. It can also translate the entire text on websites, which is possibly only because of artificial intelligence. Now, And some another examples that I would also like to tell you, like Microsoft Translator. You can see the second pic. This is the Microsoft Translator, and the third one is DeepL. DeepL, although this is not very much famous, but yes, has a much better machine learning and translates text more accurately based on conceptualizations. The service also respects your privacy, unlike Google Translator. In Google Translator, if you are login with your login ID, so what it will do, it will save and pin to your profile everything you ever translate. So it will save your data. The benefit, but there are benefits also. So the benefit of Google Translator is that it has far more languages. But research on the two services has found that DeepL, this third one is the DeepL, is more accurate than Google Translate in many cases. But like many AI powered tools, it may have some bias problems. Now, next application is AI-based voice assistant. We have used AI-based voice assistant, any one of you?
Mobile.
Is it Alexa?
Yeah, this is Alexa, you are right. Alexa, Google Assistant, or Siri. We have Google Assistant, we have Siri, Amazon Alexa. So these all are the examples of AI-based voice assistant. What they are doing basically, for the famous example is Amazon Alexa. Everyone is talking about Amazon Alexa right now. You also give me the same answer. So Alexa includes a speech recognition system that listens to our voice commands and gives answers. It recognizes our voice and interpret it as a series of commands and then return the results to us. It uses Alexa voice service, which Amazon provides free of cost. So whatever you give the command, you will get the response as per your command. Another example we can talk about, like Siri. So Siri, right now, who all are aware of the Siri? Let me know. Are we aware of Siri?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Siri can make calls. You can make calls or send text for you whether you are driving, have your hands full, or are simply on the go. It can even announce your messages on your airports also. And you can set alarms, timers, reminders, preview your calendar. There are so many things that this Siri can do it without your even ever having intervention, basically. So this is all about the application that is AI-based voice assistant. We all are aware of the next application, that is Google Map, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, we all are aware, and this is a popular application of artificial intelligence. Today, without Google Maps, it is impossible to survive in the city. I am hoping that everyone is needing this Google Map. So it's a web mapping platform and consumer applications offered by the Google. And there are so many applications like Google Maps, like Maps by Apple also we are having. It offers that satellite imagery, aerial photography, street maps, 360-degree interactive views of streets, real-time traffic conditions, and route planning for traveling by car, by bike, air, and public transportation also. And we know that as of 2020, Google Maps was being used by over 1 billion people every month around the world. Next comes your chatbot. Are we aware of the chatbots? This is another application of artificial intelligence. Are we aware of chatbot? What is chatbot?
Yeah, during exams and all that. Virtual exams.
Virtual exams, right. So a chatbot is basically a software or computer program that simulates human conversation or chatter through text or voice interaction. when we are opening any of the abhi right now, if I'll be opening any of the site, most of the site organizations, business, they what they are doing, they have prepared their own chatbots, because a repetitive kind of questions the user is asking, like what is the product, what is the cost of this product, what is all about this product, the same kind of repeated questions queries can be handled by making one-time software that is giving answer in the same manner. So this is the working of chatbot. So organizations looking to increase sales or see service productivity may adopt chatbots for time saving and efficiency. Instead of keeping one dedicated person all the time and who is responding the same type of queries again and again, we can have the chatbot instead of that. That is using the artificial intelligence technology and giving the answers. Next comes your automated customer support. Today's you would hardly find a good online store that does not offer at least one form of high-tech customer support, apart from the traditional support channel that can be reached via email or phone. Traditional supports channel cost business a whooping amount of money and wastage of human resources that can be directed towards more intelligent and creative tasks otherwise. Next, we all heard about the smart homes. I hope so. This is the very, very famous applications of artificial intelligence. Yes or no? Are we aware of smartphones? Smart homes?
Yes,
Yes, but the technology behind this smart homes is artificial intelligence. Home automation is basically now not a new buzz and no more a luxury, because nowadays it is inevitable to have a home where smart devices that positively changing the way we live. With the adoption of newer technology, what are those technologies behind the smart homes? These are Internet of Things, these are artificial intelligence. Home automation becomes even more prolific. Basically, indeed, smart homes become a powerful solution to solve everyday task in our routine. So what is this all about, smart homes? Basically, it is a home that allows its inhabitants to remotely control them via connected devices. They can converse with one another, known as IoT. With the help of IoT devices, that means sensors, or even think and act for themselves, they can likewise be programmed to adhere to your rules through mostly wireless yet also wired connections. So it consists of set of devices, services that are connected to each other and to the internet and can automatically respond to a preset rules, be remotely accessed and managed by mobile apps or a browser, and send alerts or messages to the users. Now comes, so these all were the applications that we discussed in day-to-day life. We deal with these applications, but we are not aware of that. Yes, this is a part of artificial intelligence. So let us see now some insightful facts about artificial intelligence. So first fact is AI pets exist. Yes, we can see from these pictures. Yes, AI pets exist, although real pets are lovable. As per pet bot developers, they have a few setbacks. What are those setbacks? Real pets need to be taken care of, such as feeding and cleaning them up. But AI pets will be a robot that looks, feels and acts like a real animal, but eliminates such issues faced by the owners. It is expected that AI-driven pets can be widely available in the market by 2025. Next is, most AI bots are female, like chatbots, Siri. Mostly AI bots are Alexa, are female. Studies show that most of the population prefer the sound of a female voice over a male voice. It is because if you ask voice assistant like Alexa, Siri a question, you will be answered by a pleasant and polite woman's voice. Now, next is AI recognizes emotions. A robot built in the late 1990s called Kismet. This is the picture of Kismet. We can see over here. This one. So, a robot built in the late 1990s called Kismet can recognize emotions through human body language and voice tone. For example, if you can see, this is the picture they are showing as a surprising face. They are showing as a happy face. They are showing, so emotions also they can predict. Now, AI can repair itself. A robot that rebuilt itself after noticing its performance had dropped off after losing 2 of its 6 legs. The robot did not know what the problem was but fixed it by trial and error. So they are repairing itself also. AI will become smarter than humans. How? AI can learn anything quickly, meaning its intelligence is increasing. You know what, how the AI works? We have the knowledge base, we are giving the information, and on the basis of that information, on the basis of that knowledge, the machine is learning and they are giving the output. And when some real-time application, some real-time test case happen, so it will, based on that knowledge base, based on that information, it will behave on the way that he has learned, that it has learned. Machine has learned from the past experience, historical data. So how this AI works in this way? In 2013, yes. So yes. Any query?
No, it was by mistake
So
someone did unmute.
Okay, no issues. In 2013, AI had the same intelligence as a 4-year-old, but by 2029, AI will have the same intelligence level as the adult human. Next is AI has nationalities and passports. Are we aware of that AI robot has given a nationality and passport also? Are we aware of?
No, madam.
No, ma'am, no.
Okay. Are we aware of the robot named as Sophia?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Yes. Sophia is a life-like humanoid, has obtained guaranteed citizenship in Saudi Arabia. It has brought controversy as people wonder and question whether or not robots should have rights. But yes, the Sophia has got the nationality and passport also. Next is, so these are some insightful facts about AI. And AI can write also. How? A robot wrote an article on an earthquake in California on the Los Angeles Times website, gathering data from seismograph. So in this way, the AI is working, and AI is basically how we are looking the future of AI. These are some of the facts about AI. So we talked about various applications of AI. We talked about insightful information about AI. Now let us see what all fields are associated with AI. What are technology terms, jargon, basically buzzwords related to AI, which are basically helping in doing the task which these applications are doing. But that means on the back end, what technology is working on this. So we have the machine learning, we have the deep learning, then natural language processing. Natural language processing means the way we are talking, we are getting the same response. Like your chatbots, we are giving the questions, we are getting the answer in the same way. Similarly, we talked about machine translation. Google Translator is an example. Here, artificial intelligence, another field is expert systems also. Then speech recognition. Speech recognition means it is converting your speech to text and text to speech. We have seen whenever we saw the pictures, a movie, and we saw in the bottom the transcription is coming. If you want to see in English way, the movie is translating into that form. This is called speech recognition. The speech is converting into the text. Similarly, robotics is also a field of artificial intelligence and vision, where machine vision, image recognition, every possible your biometric systems, what they are doing. Your fingers, they are taking your finger impression, and with the help of finger impression, database is there. That finger impression is matched with the database, and they will recognize that yes, this is the person with the name this. Similarly, face recognition systems are also a part of artificial intelligence. So these all are the words, big words behind artificial intelligence. Now we saw the applications, we saw different fields associated with artificial intelligence. Let us talk about now advantages and disadvantages of artificial intelligence. First of all, we learned that AI saves time and money by solving the inefficiencies, right? AI can be ethical if programmed without bias and cannot replace people or remove human touch. This is a myth that if somebody is saying that yes, the AI will remove the person at job places and all that, because for AI technology, we will be having more people. AI will ready the workplace for the future. So let us see some of the advantages of AI now. Reduction in human error. Human error was born because humans make mistakes from time to time, we all know. Computers, however, do not make these mistakes if they are programmed properly. With artificial intelligence, the decisions are taken from the previously gathered information, applying a certain sets of algorithms. So errors are reduced and the chance of reaching accuracy with a greater degree of precision is a possibility. For example, in weather forecasting, using AI, they have reduced the majority of human error. If somebody is saying on the basis of past experience that in last 2021, the weather of 31st January, the weather condition of 31st January was this, and now it can be like this. So maybe there can be a human errors, but if the same thing we are doing with the help of machines, we can do a lot of things. We can explore, we can analyze past 50 years, 60, 70, n number of data, n number of year of data we can explore, and we can analyze, we can predict, we can use it for prediction, and we can use for forecasting also. Now next is, it takes risk instead of humans. This is one of the biggest advantage of artificial intelligence. We can overcome many risky limitations of humans by developing an AI robot, which in turn can do the risky things for us. Let it be doing a Mars, going to a Mars or diffuse a bomb, explore the deepest part of ocean, or mining the coal and oil. It can be used effectively in any kind of natural or man-made disasters. So for example, have you ever heard about the Chernobyl nuclear power plant explosion?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, in Ukraine. At that time, there was no AI-powered robot that can help us to minimize the effect of radiation by controlling the fire in early stages, as any human went close to the core was dead in a matter of minutes. They eventually poured the sand and boron from helicopters from a mere distance. So AI robots can be used in such a situation where interventions can be dangerous. Now, next advantage of AI is it is available 24/7. An average human will work for 4 to 6 hours a day. We know because of some limitation, excluding the breaks. Humans are built in such a way to get some time out for refreshing themselves and get ready for a new day of work. They even have weekly offered to stay intact with their work life and personal life. But using AI, we can make machines work 24 by 7 without any breaks, and they don't even get bored like humans. For example, in educational institutes and helpline centers are getting many queries and issues which can be handled effectively by AI. We can have the chatbots, for example. So from in educational institutes or in ed tech companies, they are already using chatbots, so that if any query related to admission, related to any course comes, they are taken care by that chatbots then and there themselves, whether it is a night or it is a day, no matter what. So they are available 24 by 7. Now next
You are
comes,
not audible.
just a minute.
No, you are perfectly audible. There is problem with the listener.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, the next one is helping in repetitive jobs. In our day-to-day work, we will be performing many repetitive works like sending a thanking mail, verifying certain documents for errors, and many more things. Using artificial intelligence, we can even remove boring tasks for humans and free them up to basically by increasing creative. For example, in banks, we often see many verifications of documents. Yes or no, right?
Yes,
In banks,
yes.
yeah. To get a loan, which is repetitive task for the owner of the bank. Using AI cognitive automation, the owner can speed up the process of verifying the documents by which both the customer and the owner will be benefited. Then comes your digital assistants, and we all are aware of the digital assistants. Like some of the highly advanced organizations use the digital assistants to interact with the users, which saves the need for human resources. The digital assistants also used in many websites to provide the things that users want. We can have chats with them about what we are looking for. Some chatbots are designed in such a way that it's become hard to determine that we are chatting with a chatbot or a human being. Actually, we are surprised if we talk to a chatbot. Earlier I used to think of that this is a human to whom I am talking. So because they are responding in such a way. During COVID time, we were getting so many applications which are using the chatbots, where whatever the queries I was asking at that particular time, I was getting the reply in the same manner. So this is how the people were using the chatbots, and they are using the chatbots, which helps in one or the other way. So for example, we all know that organizations have a customer support team that needs to clarify the doubts and same type of doubts mostly and queries of the customers. Using AI, the organizations can set up a voice bot or chat bot. Voice bot in the sense of Alexa or in the form of Siri, and chat bot where you can write in the form of text and they will reply back in the form of text only, which can help customers with all these queries. You can see many organizations already started using them on their websites and mobile applications. Next is coming advantage is faster decisions. Using AI alongside other technologies, we can make machines take decisions faster than a human and carry out actions quicker. While taking a decision, human will analyze many factors, both emotionally and practically. But AI-powered machine works on what it is programmed and delivers the result in a faster way. For example, We all have played chess games in Windows or in any of the system we have seen. It is nearly impossible to beat CPU in the hard mode because of the AI behind that game. If we are playing chess with laptop, it is to beat the CPU, to beat the laptop that are using the game, that are using the chess AI based game. So it will test the best possible step in a very short time according to the algorithm used behind it. A normal human, person like me will think 4 or 5 moves at one time. But if the computer can think n number of possible moves at a time, 2 raised per n times, 2 raised per n times, and n can be anything. Like it can think that amount of moves at one go. So you can see. Now next comes your daily applications, such as applications we have seen, Apple Siri, Windows Cortana, Google's OK, Google are frequently used in our daily routine, whether it is for searching a location, taking a selfie, making a phone call, replying to a mail, and many more. Around 20 years ago, when we were planning to go somewhere, we used to ask a person who already went there for the directions, but now we all have to do is to say, okay Google, where is Vishakhapatnam maybe. So it will show you Vishakhapatnam's location on Google Map and the best paths between you and Vishakhapatnam, and best location also, best places also, best hotels also. It will show you on one go only, and it will recommend also. This is all about AI. Now next is new inventions. New inventions, basically AI is powering many inventions in almost every domain, which will help humans solve the majority of complex problems. Recently, doctors, you can say in healthcare, can predict any cancer, any kind of cancer, maybe breast cancer in the woman, at early stages using advanced AI based technologies. Or as every bright side has a darker, yes, version in it, artificial intelligence also have some sort of disadvantages. So let us see some of the disadvantages also. High cost of creation. As AI is updating every day, the hardware and software need to get updated with time to meet the latest requirements. We all know. Machines need repairing and maintenance, which need plenty of cost. It's a creation require huge cost, as they are very complex machines. Then second is, it is making the humans lazy. AI is making humans lazy. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
With its applications automating the majority of the work. Right now, there are so many robots available for cleaning your house. You need not to worry about the cleanliness. Everything is there at your door. This is all about because of AI. So becoming less, which will cause a major problem in the employment standards. Every organization is looking to replace the minimum qualified individuals with AI robots, which can be similar work with more efficiency. Then, no emotions. We all know that machine cannot have, right now, cannot have emotions. There is no doubt that the machine are much better when it comes to working efficiently but they cannot replace the human connection that that makes the team. Machine cannot develop a bond with humans, which is an essential attribute when comes to the team management. And lacking out of box thinking, because what we are doing, we are programming a machine. Machines are only perform only those tasks which they are designed for or programmed to do. Anything out of that, they tend to crash or give irrelevant outputs, which could be a major backdrop. So with these words, thank you so much. Thank you all for giving me an opportunity to talk on this national level webinar. I hope some of the words may be the difficult words can be difficult words for you, but I hope my seminar is giving some insightful information to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for a very detailed lecture on the topic artificial intelligence. And this topic was simplified in such a manner that most of the audience and participants might have understood it. Now, after this keynote speech, the topic is open for discussion. So, if any participant has any query or doubt, he or she can put it before Honorable Ma'am. Please, participants.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Ma'am, thank you for the excellent session.
Thank
Ma'am,
you, sir.
I have two queries about the drawbacks or the disadvantage of this AI. Very first is invasion of privacy, and second, how that AI can interfere with the security of the human being in the sense of terrorism. Can you please brief this?
Okay. So first, can you tell me the first problem that you are having? The first problem, the first
Yes,
query.
invasion of privacy.
So
Invasion of privacy.
yeah, the first is privacy. For privacy also, for maintaining the privacy also, the AI based machines, the organizations are using the AI based machines so that the machines can have the more privacy, more security. They are making the machines in such a way so that it can become a more secure. Basically, artificial intelligence is what in artificial intelligence, what is going on the basis of the existing data, on the basis of the historical data, they are learning. The machines are learning and they are making their own algorithms. On the basis of that algorithm, the model, first of all, the model is finished, has been made. The model is becoming now created. After that, that model is used for giving the answer to a fresh real-time queries. So for security purpose also, the algorithms, they are making the algorithms in such a way, machines are basically learning from the data and they make the algorithm in such a way that the system can become more secure. Although it depends upon how the model is working. Whether it is how the model is working means that how much accuracy we are getting from that. If the model is giving 70% of the accuracy, that means we can rely on that. But if it is giving less than 70, no, we cannot rely. That means there is a problem with respect to the security aspect of that particular algorithm. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And the second one?
Second was, ma'am, terrorism. Other terrorists can use this technology in very smart manner to target their targets like other countries and the human being also.
Yes, sir. I am also agree with you. So that's how, yes, a terrorist can also, because it's a smart technology. Anyone
Yes,
can
sir.
use that. anyone can use that. So where the the terrorists are using these technology, and the same side the government and the police field is also looking into are learning the same technology.
Yes,
So
yes,
this is
ma'am.
how, yeah. Actually, I want to share one thing also. There was one initiative, from by the government. This was the hackathon, kind of hackathon. So they gave certain problem statements related to the same that you are asking. They gave the statements like how the police basically they will inspect whether the person is terrorist or not from the public profile and all that. So student made very good solutions out of
Okay.
with the help of these AI technologies. So with where the terrorists they are using same in the same way the public which are basically helping the general society, so they are also using it. Any other query? Is
Madam,
No, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes,
this
sir.
is Patyuddin Ahmad from Hyderabad. It
Yes,
was very
sir.
wonderful presentation from your side. It's highly appreciated, really. But my
Thank you.
question is that can the human being is undermined over AI? Can human being power is undermined over AI?
I will not say yes, because a human is the one who is the creator of AI. So I
Okay.
will not say ki, yes, who is the creator of AI. Your machine is basically working according to the instructions that is given by the human. So as per our instructions, as per our programming, the machine will behave like that only. So it can never undermine the human.
So my question was
And
apart from that, a supplementary question that this can be made easy available to almost all the sections of society. Only a specific group of people are using, and majority of them people left behind. It's not being so popularized as it should have been.
Sir, see, as we were talking about different technologies, I think right now almost in and at every home the laptops are there, almost, because of the online examination. Although that even in villages also the laptops are there, the smartphones are there, because the right now every communication is being done with the help of smartphones. If you are having the smartphone, and it is not like the smartphone is available for 10,000 cost, or even a simple smartphone also is available at 4,000 or 3,000, which a normal public can easily purchase, right? So if you are having a smartphone with you, yes, you can easily get the facilities which the AI is providing. So whether it is a Google Assistant, Google Maps are there. So normal public also can get these facilities at very low cost also.
Okay, thank you so much.
And
Thank
we
you
are
so much.
using also. And we are using also.
Yeah, yes.
Most of the public, child, the child also, so their grandfather, they all are using these kind of facilities. We were not aware of. With the help of these seminar, I would like to just my aim was to tell something about that. We are not aware that on the daily basis we are using, but we should be aware of that. Yes, these are the part of AI. These are the facilities that the AI provides.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
Kannada sir.
Is there any question from anybody?
GPS in that, it's already intelligent, but GPS is
Yes.
the help of satellite. Can we say that it is
Yes,
artificial
sir.
intelligence?
How we can say, sir? See,
With the help of technology that is like TV or radios.
sir, let me give you an answer now. I got your answer. So you are saying like Google Maps, they are using GPS technology with the help of satellites. They are getting the information from satellites. So how the AI comes over here? So have you ever seen that if you are stuck somewhere right now on the real time basis, you are getting the options like if you are going into this route, it will be delayed by 5 minutes. If you will be going on this route, it will take 10 minutes. It is more shorter route. So how this is done? The algorithms are there behind the artificial intelligence, and with the help of those algorithms, they are on the real time basis, they are basically predicting that for the particular user which route is the best. So this is how AI works behind that.
We can say that the development or modification of Google Map, that is translation or instruction, these are like artificial intelligence.
Right, sir. Sir, one technology is
Generally,
not
it is a
getting.
old technology.
Right, sir. Sir, I'm saying if we are talking about Google Maps, it is not only based on only one technology like satellite. It is only running through satellite. A lot of energies, a lot of technologies are basically behind the working of Google Maps. So one of the technology is artificial intelligence. You see, when you are setting your map source to destination place, then you are getting the instruction from that assistant also. Take 200 from left, take right, U-turn now. This is all about AI.
Yes,
In a
that is-
natural way.
Understand. I understand.
Yes. Yes. In a natural language way, they are talking to you. Yes, sir.
मैडम श्वेता
Natural-
मैडम एक क्वेश्चन मेरा ये कि इतनी फास्ट चेंजिंग टेक्नोलॉजी से अगर हम अपडेट नहीं होते रहेंगे या फिर लैगिंग बिहाइंड don't you think that more than benefit we are getting is what advantage? क्योंकि it's not possible as far as India is concerned that you are saying कि हर जगह पे पहुंच रहा है, but फास्ट चेंजिंग टेक्नोलॉजी को अपग्रेड करने के लिए जो चीज होना चाहिए, मोस्ट 60-70% इंडियंस आर इन द रूरल एरिया, but having mostly the technological upgradation need, आप जब बताए बात, क्या ये हो पा रहा है? Otherwise we are not. जी.
Yes, sir. Sir, see, the government industries, if you are aware of AICTE, Atal FDPs also, if you are see, the government also taking lot of initiatives to promoting these type of technologies in general public also. So they started with faculty first of all. Abhi right now in every institute it is compulsory for attending at least 2 FDPs from Atal. And Atal is basically AICT. Through AICT these platform, the faculty is getting awareness from these latest technologies. So this is one point where faculty is getting because as I am also faculty. I did my BTech in 2004, and right now a total revolution is there. Whatever I studied in 2004, right now this nothing. As you are totally right. So the government is taking initiative. You people are also taking initiatives in one or the other way. This national webinar. This is also one platform where you also doing the same thing for getting the technology learning. You are learning also through these type of webinars. So every I think everybody is taking initiatives so that at every place such kind of technology should go. Everyone should learn about these technologies. I understand the technology is moving very fast, but yes, through these type of initiatives we can we can create change and we can create wonders.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Because this is the future. This is the
Yes.
future, and we should know. We should know. Otherwise, we will also they are very popular because of their mind. So I think.
हमारी मांग यहाँ क्यों नहीं है मैडम? हमारी मांग यहाँ क्यों नहीं है?
No, sir. मांग है sir.
यहाँ
Yes,
पर
sir. We cannot say that yes they are in जहाँ जो इंडियन है वो बाहर पॉपुलर है, वो हमारे यहाँ पर इंडिया में भी पॉपुलर है. We cannot say that they are not popular. But I think we should change certain things in system so that like the Atal AICT has taken initiative, you people are taking initiative, every institute in some or the other way is taking initiative. In fact, you can see the school is also now taking in the initiatives in some or the other way. So from here we can start, and let's see where we will go.
hope for the
We
best.
have to
only.
match. We
Hope
have
for
to
the
match.
best only we can say. We can hope for the best only.
Yes, sir, we will do that. Such kind of seminars, I am really open with such type of seminars, because I saw that I used little words, technical words, so that everyone should be aware of the basic things.
Thank you so much.
So, thank you, sir.
Anybody else? Thank you, Mahendra Singh sir. Thank you, Dr. Badiuddin sir. And thank you, Vinayak sir, for your questions. And thank you, ma'am, for the response and answers from your side to clear the doubts. Now, after this discussion session, it is time to go to the concluding words by the Honorable Chief Organizer and Chairperson, Principal Dr. M. Bedkar, sir. I invite you for the concluding words. Please, sir. Welcome.
Thank you, Professor Karad sir. Today's respected resource person, Shweta Mongia.
Sir, your voice is not coming.
Not coming? Voice is not coming, sir. एक second. Voice is not coming. Setting.
Sir, you are
Hello.
not audible.
Not audible. Now. Hello. 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 Sir, I am audible now. Thank you, madam. Today's resource person, Shweta Mongia, madam. All the participants, including Mahendra Singh Pawar sir, Dr. Badruddin Ahmed sir, Professor N.B. Chaudhary sir, Anita Dhole madam, Prashant Ughade sir, all the participants and students here joined from our college and other colleges. Today's topic was very interesting and useful. As you have remarked on the participant that I just said a technical word, and everyone, majority of them responded and identified that word. Nilima Dixit madam, Mahendra Singh Pawar sir. So they are using this technology, they are curious about this using technology. They may be not from this field, but they are using this technology. So we have a rich participants here, those who are knowledgefully rich one, and I am proud of this participant because they have responded very well. Now coming to the point of the today's topic, artificial intelligence and its application. You started from as like my presentation, you started from basic definition and then its applications, and the limitations, risk, all these things you have explained very nicely. Today I also read new about the pet thing of the artificial intelligence. This was a new thing for me. First of all, I am listening that pet, those who are used in the home, maybe depend upon this artificial intelligence. And with best examples, you have completed this topic. And I think it's a need of today, because everyone is using artificial technology. It is already developed. ये बदुद्दीन अहमद सर ने अगर कहीं बिरयानी की ऑर्डर दे दी समझो, तो हर बिरयानी की सॉफ्टवेयर उनको ऑर्डर उनको मेल कर देंगे, इन्फॉर्म कर देंगे, मैसेज कर देंगे क्या है. तो ये आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का ही ये है कि यहाँ रूरल एरिया है, यहाँ टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं यूज़ हो सकती, नहीं कर सकते, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. जो हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो लेटेस्ट है, उसका खाली हमें यूज़ करना है. वी हैव टू यूज इट एवरीवेयर. आर्टिफिशियल टेक्नोलॉजी इज इंक्लूडेड, इंक्लूडिंग द गेम्स आल्सो, and it cannot be overcome to the human, because we are the creators of the artificial technology, and in future it's must to use artificial technology, even from going from home to just out to the office also, for predicting all other things, as like we have said, the driverless car, all these things. So it's a technology, and you are very clearly informed to us. Those who are not from engineering side, they well understood all the every aspects of artificial intelligence. And in future also, if you have any other article, useful article, you can join here as resource person. We are very happy by explaining very nicely this topic with all aspects of it. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir, for your concluding words, and also for your studious comments and elaboration of the topic. On behalf of the organizing committee, I thank you for your inspiration and motivation and all these things. I am also thankful and grateful to today's honorable speaker, because she has explained the topic in a very good manner, and we got all basic things or basic knowledge of AI and its use in the society. I also thank because she has accepted the invitation of our college and graced us with such a wonderful keynote speech on the concerned topic. So on behalf of the organizing committee of the webinar series, once again, I thank you from the bottom of the heart. I also thank all the participants who are actively participating in the webinar series, and they are getting knowledge and spreading knowledge and having intellectual discussions, and this is making the webinar series very, very useful. So I thank them also. I also thank all organizing committee members. The committee is taking pains to arrange for topics and resource persons. And also I thank Dr. Anita Dhole ma'am, who has given very good introduction of the today's honorable speaker. At the end, I request all the participants to fill feedback link so that they can get their certificates. And with the kind permission of the chief organizer and chairperson of the webinar series, I declare here that today's webinar is over. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. We will keep this meeting for 5 minutes to fill up the feedback, those who have not filled yet. Now you can leave, and thank you from all our organizing committee and the participant to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
जैन जी, कौन से कॉलेज से है आप? मैं देख रहा हूँ जैन जी, डॉक्टर एम के जैन सर, प्लीज अनम्यूट योर सेल्फ.
Ji, I am from Haryana.
Okay. Welcome to this webinar daily at 6 p.m. We organize this one, new topics every day. And Vinayak Rathod sir, you have participated today. Which college you are having, sir?
Okay, sir. Okay. What do you say, sir?
College, sir. Your college institute.
Ramakrishna Junior College.
City.
Ramakrishna Junior College, Paratwada, Amravati district.
Okay. From Paratwada.
Yes, sir.
Very pleasant place. Natural in very rich place, Paratwada.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Come here, sir. Here is a tourist place, that is Chikaldara.
Yes, Chikaldara, Paratwada. These are rich hill stations. Yes.
We said that it is a Jammu Kashmir.
Yes. Maharashtra, Jammu Kashmir, Vidarbha, Jammu Kashmir.
Yes.
I was in keynote. Yes, I was in keynote for 25 years. So it was mostly heard from other my friends about the Paratwada.
Come again, sir. You are welcome here.
You text message, your phone number, all these things. If you plan in future, we will contact you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Almost welcome.
Thank you, sir. बंडू साखरे सर, कुठलं कॉलेज आपलं?
आजचा विषय खूपच इनोव्हेटिव्ह होता सर. बढिया, खूप मस्त विषय होता आजचा.
हो सर.